everybody, it's me, it's Matt, the Baking Badass, back again. Today we are going to make something really simple and easy, specifically because I'm starving and this is what I'm going to have for breakfast after I'm done making it. But today we're going to make biscuits, and they are super easy, super amazing, super great, and here's how we do it. Okay, so the first thing you do is you take 2 cups of flour, 2, and you add in a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar, and and a tablespoon of baking powder. And you're gonna, hold on, get a spoon. I just kind of like use a spoon and I mix everything together, make sure it's all incorporated. The baking powder, the sugar, salt, and flour. Okay. Then you're gonna take a stick of butter, it's gotta be cold, and you cube it. So I've already done this because I didn't feel like you wanted to sit and watch me cut butter into cubes. All right. So you get the butter in there, and then you just start cutting it using a pastry cutter, cutting the butter into the flour. Now, these biscuits, I've seen other recipes of biscuits. I've tried all sorts. This is an old family recipe, but I've seen other recipes where they incorporate shortening into the biscuits, and I'm sure it'd probably be fine. I just love the way these turn out because they're super buttery and super flaky. And as soon as I'm done cutting the butter into the flour, I will explain to you the next step, which is crucial. You can skip this next step, but for me, it is a must, and it always, I guarantee you, like, you'll be surprised at how big these biscuits turn out. They're usually like a couple inches high, they're beautiful, they're flaky, delicious, crazy good. Okay, well, it looks like this is mostly cut in. Push the rest of the butter out of the cutter. And the next step, turn this on. You take this mixture and you put it in your freezer. Freezing it absolutely guarantees the butter stays cold and that your biscuits are just gonna be great. They're just gonna be super high and everything. So they'll go in the freezer for about 10 minutes and then we'll get ready. All right, so 10 minutes have passed and I've pulled this frozen butter flour mixture out of the freezer. And I'm going to take milk. We're gonna have 3/4 of a cup of milk we're gonna add. And you pour that in. Then I just use like a big spoon. And I just kind of stir it all together. I will knead it a little bit once it all sort of becomes incorporated, but for now I just kind of stir it. Get the wet parts running through the rest of the dough, the parts that aren't so wet. I'm trying to like spin it around like almost like when it's a KitchenAid and you're getting like, you're making bread and the bread's pulling away from the side of the mixer. It's all the same. All right. Okay, I want to grab a little flour. Sprinkle it on top just so I can get it around. I'm not really gonna like knead it a lot. I'm just going to like flatten it to the right thickness. And that's about right, I believe. Grab my cookie cutter. Just a run-of-the-mill round cookie cutter. And just go through and make a beautiful little biscuit. 2, 3, and 4. And mix it together again, squeezing it together to incorporate it. Clearly, want to use every bit of the dough that you can. Pan with the silicone liner on and just kind of space them out accordingly. It's about 6. I mean, I guess you could make 8 biscuits, but I like my biscuits to be thicker, so I usually go with that. And then I'm just a weirdo. Like, I never like to throw away my dough, so I always take that last bit, kind of smash it down there, and it's actually going to get pretty big. Right now, these are going to go in the oven, a 425-degree oven, preheated, which I already have, for, oh God, how many minutes is it? I think it's 35, is it 35 minutes? I don't know. I'll look it up. There you go. Okay, so the timer just went off. Pull them out of the oven. And I don't know about you, but these look freaking ridiculous. So good. They're like the best biscuits I've ever had. And I'm not just saying it because I made them. I'm saying it because they're just ridiculous and so buttery and so good. And so if you want the recipe, set these down. Alright, so if you want the recipe, if you have any questions, just thebakingBadass@gmail.com, and yeah, like these things, so good. Oh my God, I can't wait now. I'm going to put some pulled pork and an over-easy egg on top. That's breakfast. All right, thanks for watching. Check you out next time. Bye.